And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to David Trim for a look at Adventist history.
This week, new schools were established in the nations of Tonga and Iran.
This week in Adventist history, we look at Adventist educational firsts. On November 28, 1904, an Adventist school was established in Nuku'alofa, the capital of the island nation of Tonga. Ella Boyd, a missionary from Australia, was the first head teacher. Today it is Beulah College, a secondary school. Also on November 28, but 54 years later in 1958, Reuben R. Figuer, the president of the General Conference, preached the dedication sermon for a large new building at Iran Adventist Academy. Now, the church had had a school in Iran in the 1920s, but the government closed it. In 1946, a change in government allowed the church to start a new school, Iran Adventist Academy, which was located on a large property in the foothills of the Alborz Mountains, about 8 miles or 13 kilometers from the Iranian capital city, Tehran. American missionary Kenneth Oster provided vigorous leadership to the school in the late 1950s, and a 13th Sabbath mission offering was dedicated to the academy, with which the new building opened. Today, it's hard to imagine a General Conference president preaching at an Adventist institution in Iran. Remember believers in that country in your prayers as they face severe persecution. On November 30, 1949, the first classes were held at a new Adventist college, Seminar Schloss Bogenhofen, or Bogenhofen Seminary in Austria. There were 22 students taking those first classes. As well as the Austrian Union of Churches, the college also serves the Swiss Union, as it is the designated college for students from the German-Swiss Conference. Bogenhofen still serves the church today, with some 60 students at the college, while there is also a high school on the campus. And that was this week in Seventh-day Adventist history.